What's up, guys? I'm going to rate my worst songs from bad all the way to ass. Here we go. Cannot forget the cowboy hat. Isn't that right, Daisy? Let's go. Starting off with Good Girls, Bad Guys. This song is just straight up ass. You look back on this and you cringe. Like if you don't look back on your music and cringe, then you're doing it wrong. That means you're not changing, right?
The whole Friday vibe.
This is like everybody with they, them pronouns in their bio right now. You're going to look back on that and cringe. Plus, this still, to this day, look at that, the year, it's still doing so well. It still makes more than Anthony Fantano does a year, just this song. Like Anthony Fantano's whole YouTube channel, that song alone makes more than he does in his whole year. That's not Anthony Fantano, what the fuck? Moving on, Bad Girls Club, still, dude, this is just, I don't understand why people listen to this still.
Do you? You still listen to this?
You know, I get it. At the time, it was like, it was fun. You know what I mean? It was fun. And looking back on it, like, this is literally ass. This is every YouTube critic combined together to make the ultimate YouTube critic cringe, right?
Well,
that's what this is right here. My life is like a video game.
Life is like a video game.
On a scale of 1 to ass. I think what these people are missing is the fact that everything I do is tongue-in-cheek, and I think that a lot of people nowadays can't make eye contact and have very bad social cues and all that stuff, and we're developing as a society nowadays, it's like nobody wants to look at each other, you're always looking down at your phone, right? So people don't realize that what I do, most of my stuff is tongue-in-cheek. Like, it's not, I don't take myself too seriously. So when I made Game Over and stuff like that, it was supposed to be, at the time, everybody kind of knew. The fans that grew up with me knew that. Thanks, Daisy. The fans that grew up with me knew that I was tongue-in-cheek. But the new fans that are coming in and new people that are like, who's this guy? They're like, what the hell is this? Because everything is so serious now, they don't realize when something's tongue-in-cheek. But let me tell you guys something. Even when it's tongue-in-cheek, it's still ass.
The bird said it.
Shitting in Pampers. This is literally the most ass song ever. I don't know why it has 70 million views in a year still. Still making more money than Anthony Fantano and all these other stupid YouTube critics.
I love the hook. The hook is so dope to this song. That's why we love this song still. To me, that's why. I love the hook. But the verses...
Saying that this song, Shitting in Pampers, is literally still generating more money than these YouTube critics can do. I'm in it all for you guys, right, Daisy? That shit's ass. I'll start doing the other bands that I think are ass, too, because there's every single one of them, dude. There's so many of them. I wish bands would be more honest with their fans about what they think is ass, but nowadays everybody's so serious all the time. Nobody can take... They take themselves too serious now, if you haven't noticed. Oh, I'm so emotional. Oh,
He's too much.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know what I mean right now.
Some of you guys clicked on this thinking I was turning heel and turning on Ronnie, right? Nah, it's him. He posted this on his Instagram, but he only gave 4, not 5, man. So you gotta help us out. Help me out, help us as the fans, right? What's the 5th cringiest song or the song that you think got outdated and just doesn't hit the way it used to? Leave that in the comments right effing now. And as far as all the songs, it's just outdated, right? He has fun on his songs and he says, you know, the tongue-in-cheek humor and everything like that. But it's the visual, the look, it's really outdated now, right? Like, if you look at him right now, how he looks compared to them, like, just a quick refresher. Let's go.
DJ Delz,
Look at this. Like, he looks freaking cool as shit, bro. You know what I mean? And the music's incredible too, man. This hits the soul. And then this. I mean, look at him, bro. Compared to before. And this is the new song, of course. We did reactions to all these songs, by the way, if you want to watch them. But I just wanted to give you guys like a quick like refresher, just like comparing then to now. I mean, he looks cooler than ever, I would say. The evolution of Fong in reverse has evolved to something really, really dope. Music is so powerful. Like, I know me, I'll hear songs from back in high school or middle school, and then it'll just bring all these effing memories back to me. And that's what's so dope about music, man. Like for me, like that's why I'm obsessed with it. I love effing music, man. So that's a big reason why I think people go back and listen to these songs, along with the fact that he's constantly posting videos. People are intrigued with what he got to say. They're curious about the music. They listen to the new stuff. They're like, yo, this shit is fire. And then they go back and listen to the old stuff, right? And then you have the YouTube reactors that are watching the old stuff and they're having a field day with it because the look is so, not relevant to what's popping now. But before you know it, that look will be relevant again because everything just keeps repeating itself. Look, I'm seeing people wearing Jankos again and all these type of brands. I'm seeing Ed Hardy at stores right now. So like shit is crazy how fashion and trends, they keep repeating themselves every 5 to 10 years. Now let's talk about Alone, right? Because that was the song that he was like, I just don't understand why people are listening to it. The instrumentation for me and the hook is just, it's still so fire to me. It is. The verses though, now this is someone, you gotta understand, a lot of you don't know my background. You could Google me. I used to DJ, I used to tour DJ for rappers. I used to be in the studio working A&R work. I used to work with a lot of people in the hip hop industry, right? So I know about that game. The song came out about 10 years ago, right? And I think that was around when he was really starting to like rap, right? I'm saying right a lot, by the way. I need to stop that shit, okay? Note to myself. You know what I'm saying? I need to stop saying right. But anyways, you could hear a big difference from then to now. Like if he went back and did like a 2.0 and he kept even the beat or just juiced up the beat, put some more shit on top of it, more layers on the beat, and he kept the hook and he relayed those verses, that song would go so hard and he would love it because the hook is so dope. The hook is catchy. It has feel. And that's the difference between music and sounds. And when I mean sounds, it's like, when you hear a song and you're like, all right, that's cool, but you're not feeling that shit. Music, you feel. If you ain't feeling music, it's just sounds to me. That's just how I kick it. I feel that song to this day. The verses, once again, outdated, and he's better with his pen, man. You hear the new songs out now, right? Like, for example, All My Life. It's got that vibe visually where it's a lot of fun. Like their old stuff, not too serious. But the song, the writing of the song, that song won't get outdated. And that's the thing. He's evolved as a musician, as a writer. And that right there is the big difference between that Falling in Reverse and this Falling in Reverse now in 2024. As he said, he expects himself to grow as an artist, as a musician. Everything that you love doing in life, you want it to be better and better and better. I've sat in studio sessions with some of the greatest. You could do your research. I was in the damn Source magazine, I think 10 times. Like, I know the music industry. I've been in studio sessions. Like, there's two types of artists. There's people that are just recording the music just to record the music and get that check and then go get the money on tour. And there's people that just love it, and they want to get better at it. And they want to go back in the booth and do another take. Even though, everyone's good with it, they just want to constantly sharpen their blade. And I feel that that's how Ronnie is. And he's definitely winning. And it's more than just him talking all that controversial stuff. It's the music. Because if the music was trash, I'm going to keep it funky with you, I would not be covering him. I'm not covering his thoughts because of it being controversial. I'm covering his thoughts because I really am digging the music. I would never in my life wear this shirt. And I did wear this shirt out, by the way. I would never wear this shirt. I would never buy this shirt if I didn't love the band. So I'm rocking with them. And the Falling in Reverse for the past couple of years, man, that's really what got me. I've seen them at the Blue Ridge Rock Festival. I was backstage. And by the way, if they ever have that show again, I do not recommend going. I'm not telling you not to go. I'm not trying to get sued or nothing like that because I don't got Ronnie money, But I do not recommend it. Now, I got invited as media the 2 years I did go, so I was able to walk around, hit catering and all that crap. But a lot of people I know from all over the country, they went and they had a horrible experience. It was really, really bad. So I just want to put that out there. They're not having one this year, but next year, if they do, I really don't recommend it. I mean, because it's been a few years now, and it's been really bad. Really, really bad. But that's when I seen Falling in Reverse live for the first time. They were absolutely incredible. I didn't even get to catch the whole set, because what happened was I heard them playing, and then I dipped over there. I was somewhere else. I was doing some interviews, you know, because I was there as media. I have a whole nother channel where I do interviews. I interview wrestlers to rock stars, to hip hop stars, to actors. It's the Delz show. So check that out. Maybe one day I'll have the pleasure of interviewing Ronnie, man, because Ronnie seems like a cool cat, man. We ask all types of left field questions over there. But enough with that shit. When I seen them live, I was so impressed with not only Ronnie, the band. The band is so effing good, bro. They're so good. They're so effing good, man. So that's why they're winning right now, in my opinion. It's not the controversy. It's really the music. And the controversy, the things that he's saying, is just promoting the music more and getting to new ears. So, like, people are watching those old videos also because they're, you know, getting put on to Falling in Reverse now in this day and age and saying, okay, well, I have like 10 plus years to go back and check out Falling in Reverse. And then they're going to check out possibly his band before that, right? There's people of all ages that are listening to Falling in Reverse. When I wore this shirt, I was running all over the place. I went to a lounge. I went to some dive bars on the late night. And I can't tell you how many people knew what this was, man. And I was like, yo, that's really dope, man, that people really recognize what it is, man, with Falling in Reverse. They came a long way. They all should be proud. They all should be. Because the band is just as important as Ronnie. Like, that band is freaking sick, bro. They were sick, bro. So that's all I got, man. Ronnie's still throwing shots at me. No, I'm just kidding. I know he's talking about, like, the people that are, like, looking to, like, be an asshole, right? That's what he's talking about. Definitely not talking about people like me. And, like, I know he did a video shouting out, like, Lost in Vegas, which was my inspiration to do this channel, was Lost in Vegas. Because I was like, you know, I love music like how they love music. And their energy reminds me of some of my friends. So I was like, let me do this with my friends. But my friends barely want to do this shit. They don't want to be in front of a camera. They're like, I have a couple of videos with some of my friends. And they're fun videos to watch. So you should check them out. Maybe I'll make a playlist and pop it up somewhere. But yeah, man, you know, I've seen that video where he thanked a bunch of people. And I know that one YouTube channel very, very well. And they're really, really dope. So, like, the Anthony Fantano, he was throwing mad shots at him. And he deserves that shit, because Anthony Fantano's an asshole. Like, he really is. Like, I think that in the beginning, when I first watched him, I thought he was cool. But then I think he realized that if you talk negative, you get more views. So, like, if I did this video and I just shitted all over Ronnie, which sounded really weird, and I never would ever do something like that. That's just disgusting. You know, like, if I made a negative video, it'd probably get more views. Like, honestly, probably triple, quadruple, but I'm not going to do that. I'm his age, right? And people that grew up in our era, we don't do that type of activity. That's sucker shit. We never do that activity. So, like, I really relate to him, and I love hearing outspoken people from my generation that's still hip to what's popping. You know, there's a lot of people from our generation that's, yeah. I think that people like Ronnie and even myself, like, I'm better than ever. I'm doper than ever. I'm flyer than ever. I could do so much dope shit now, man. I even look better than ever. And, you know, that's the thing about our generation. Like, a lot of us just keep getting better and better and better and better. But they are on tour right now. Check them out. Link in the description box. Man, I've been just vibing, talking. I hope people are still watching. If you are, make sure to put in the comments right now. Put extra pepperoni pizza with 4 roaches. 4 roaches, not 3, 4. All right? That'll let me know. If you already left a comment, just write another one. Don't edit and do all that extra work. Just write another effing comment and put that there. It'll let me know that you watched this much of the video. But yeah, man, like, it's just cool seeing the evolution of a band. Like, it's really cool to see the growth. And some bands, their music gets worse as they get older, right? And then some bands, their music has always been great, right? Some bands get better with age, like a fine wine. And that's what it seems to be. That's what it is, in my opinion, with Ronnie and Falling in Reverse. You know, they actually have gotten better, and I think they're going to continue to get better and better. I think that he's in pocket. He knows what he needs to do. He knows what he needs to work on. Maybe he's taking his writing more seriously, but at the same time, not goofy seriously, right? Because when you try too hard, it comes off on track sometimes. Like, everything I've heard so far is great. It's really good. And I hope he just continues to record music. I hope that he doesn't just stop and we don't hear new music except what's coming that's already recorded, like for another 4 or 5 years. Like, I hope he keeps like recording, because he's just going to get better and better at rapping. Like, I could literally see him doing a song with Eminem. Like, I could have never have said that 3-4 years ago, but I could say that now. That's a big thing to say right there. That's a big deal to say. And if you didn't watch the video where we talked about that, you need to watch that video. So there'll be a pop-up right now. Link in the description to where you can get tickets to him live. And also join my membership and check out some of my stuff I got going on. Peace and love. Yeah.